In October 2021, Kathy Hochul passed the regulation, essentially it's called the New York State Secure Choice Savings, where it was an initiative and is an initiative to get small employers, any of those with 10 plus employees, to try to set up a retirement plan for their participants and for their employees to save for retirement. So it did get put into effect in October 2021. So it is technically law.
Has there been any guidance, or is there a deadline, or do people know when this goes into effect?
No. So we don't have much guidance on here. There really isn't a formal deadline at this point. We were awaiting something for January 1st, 2023. Unfortunately, we haven't received anything. It is, the end of April.
And do they know, if they came out tomorrow and said, hey, you've got to implement this, is there a time period that they're stating that you have to have it done by?
I think what we've heard about between 8 to 9 months. So it's a pretty quick turnaround process for a company, a small business, to set up a retirement plan. So it's really good if you could get ahead of it right now. It's going to come. We just don't know when.
It's probably not an overnight process to get a 401k or retirement plan set up. Is 9 months enough time?
Yeah, it gets to be tight, right? Because everybody's got a different business cycle. Run into, year end, month end. So, our small business owner, they're really busy. On average, it can take up to 90 plus days to set up a retirement plan. And that's if everything goes right.
Does New York have a default? If I'm a business owner and I do nothing, I ignore it all, what are the options out there?
If you're that person that just doesn't get ahead of this and you do end up in the New York State, it is an annuity program, essentially.
If I want to be proactive, I can set up a 401k or a 403b plan if I'm a nonprofit. What about the SEP IRA and simple IRA plans? If I don't have one, does that satisfy this requirement?
Yeah, so if you have 10 or more employees, right, you have to have a 401k plan. So the pooled employer plan is a really nice way for small businesses, right? 10 plus employees, or hey, if you only have 4 and you're like, I want to do this, they're certainly open to that as well. It is automatic enrollment, so your employees do get automatically enrolled into the plan. As a plan sponsor or a plan or business offering the plan, this is great because you're not chasing somebody down for documents, right? You can automatically have your employees into the plan. So, and then you can build it out. It can be as simple as, I'm going to do a profit share at the end of the year and we're all in this together. Or you can say, hey, I'm going to match you a certain amount per paycheck. So there's a couple of different things that you can do in there.
So let's say I have 15 people at my company and I already have a simple IRA plan. Will I have to switch over to this new New York State plan?
You will not have to switch over. So you can keep your plan as is. You'll be grandfathered in.
There's so much information out there, so I would encourage anybody watching this just to give Angela and myself a call. We can kind of look at what the situation is and direct you to the best, alternative or outcomes.